found out that there's a company of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund that's where we're gonna end up going today, where pretty much they're trying to kick people out of their homes, and if they refuse to get kicked out of their homes, and then pretty much burn the houses to the ground. And then we also interviewed Gulliver's Travel Agency as well. Pretty much they do these raffles once in a while. It's not like an everyday thing, but they get calls from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund picking a certain family to kick them out of their house. And if they send them on vacation, burn their house to the ground. That's what happened to the Stephans family, and pretty much happened to the Sawyers, even though the Sawyers canceled theirs and they were in the house when it happened. So in today's video, we're gonna go to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, and we're gonna see what they have to say. So I'm gonna end up setting this as the destination.
Let me guess. You want to check out the Suburban address?
Great partners must think alike, Herschel.
And that's where we're going to go into today. So I had to pause right there because they end up talking. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to talk to the Suburban Redevelopment Fund people, and we're going to see what happens from there. So before we get right into this video, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay notified for all of my latest gameplay uploads. And without further ado, let's get right into this video, shall we? So my partner, of course, he's going to drive.
You can drive.
And if you didn't see my last video, I did that cutscene when they were talking in there. So Elysian Fields Development. So that's the name of their site, huh?
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the Redevelopment Fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help. Elysian are investors in the Suburban Redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
Huh, that's interesting. So the Elysian Fields Development Sign is an investor of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. So this is not their office, which makes sense because there's a lot of construction workers here. That makes sense. So we're gonna have to go back to. Wait. I have to check. Oh yeah. We're going back to the fire station. Okay. So we're going back to the fire station. My partner's driving.
You're behind the wheel.
Who says we should visit him at Fire Station 32?
Who exactly is this guy, Lynch?
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
Officially opening the nationwide March of Dimes campaign.
So we're back at the fire station.
We came as soon as we could.
What does he have for us?
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. Evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire out?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
By
I have
Reginald
a theory,
Furley.
and it's a theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove...
Al, if you say it's so, we're listening.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
So we're doing some experimentation, huh? So I'm guessing this could go over here, I think.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
So it's not going to be there. So it's gonna be right here then. And then this, where did this go? Huh. So we got 3 valves to experiment with. So connect it right here.
Good, your regulator's in position.
Oh, nice. So we're doing good. So the last one has to be right here. And now let's turn it on.
Come on, Phelps. You need to get the arrangement right before we can reproduce the results.
So I think I did have it right going this way. Wait, hold up. Let me... No, this stick stays in the middle. Take this out. Put it right here for a second. And I'm going to take this out. And put it over here. And then take this. And put it... Oh. That made me move for a second. And put it right here.
Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas.
You pull the lever on the left to turn on the gas.
Which, that's what I did, so... Ooh!
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say. Their headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
You're welcome, Biggs. See you at the next show.
So we're going to the InstaHeat factory. So that is only a theory that someone could make a house go on fire. Huh. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So we're going to go talk to the people of InstaHeat. See what they have to say about these valves. Which he gave it back to us. So we're going to see. And my partner's going to drive.
Can you drive to this one? Show?
The next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
So we arrive at the InstaHeat headquarters. Now we're going to go in and see what they have to say.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
In his office, but I heard something shaky over here, and it's a poster.
New and improved model. They'll be selling these like hotcakes.
Wow, so they're selling a new and improved InstaHeat heater. So we're gonna go find this guy in his office, huh? So I'm guessing it's this one? Step only.
You!
Whoa, whoa! I'm trying to look for the manager. Okay, so that door doesn't open. This guy literally just threw the F-bomb out of nowhere. So I gotta go this way. Oh yeah, it says here manager. Okay.
For the weekend.
Manager. Oh, it's right in here. Oh my goodness, I walked past it.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
Interesting. So it was definitely tampered with. somebody had a tamper with it. It could have been one of those like service people that inspected it. That is interesting. So this guy's Ivan Rasik. He's the factory manager as of today based on the secretary outside. So let's see what he knows about this Model 70.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
He doesn't think it's anything wrong with the design, so I'm looking at his face. I'm looking at his eyes closely. He's giving up some kind of smirk. Let me see my notes. I'm trying to think. So we gave him this. We're asking him about this. Ooh, but it has been serviced by Furley, and then there's another one by Orion as well. I don't know. He's not moving his eyes too well. He is looking at us straight. That is interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm trying to think here. I'm doing my thinking. Because he is looking at us very, very straightly. But at the same time, he's doing this smile. And I don't know what this smile is. I don't know if he's trying to lie to us or what he's trying to do. Because we do have two inspectors.
We could do this some other time if you're not feeling well.
We do have two inspectors here. But I'm trying to think if he's lying or not. This is interesting. This one is an interesting case. Very, very interesting. I'm gonna do like a quick edit, and I'm gonna try to think because I'm trying to look at his face closely. I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, I'm back. So I was doing a lot of thinking because this guy was tough. I'm gonna do my gut feeling here, and I'm gonna say bad cop because I feel like he's not telling the truth to me. So you know what? I'm gonna take the risk. Bad cop. Hopefully it's right.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Oh yeah, they're definitely not safe. After what happened to those two family houses, they're not that safe. So let's talk to him about the heater service history because we do have two names of Ryan and Farley on those papers. So let's see what he has to say about that.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
Sure, of course they are, but oh, now his eyes are moving. Oh, I don't know if he's telling me the truth on that one, man, because we have two guys who did two different guys service family heaters that were destroyed in the fire. So this one's easy. I gotta accuse him here.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Ooh, name one of your guys? He just said it. We got Ryan and Furley. So I'm just going to take a gamble, and I'm going to go for the first one that we saw in the Stefan house. I feel like he has an employer here named Matthew Ryan. I'm going to go with Ryan, so I'm going to hit him with this. Hopefully it's right.
What about Matthew Ryan?
You know about Ryan, huh? All right, he's been in some trouble, I know that. He's done his time.
You in the habit of hiring criminals, Rasic?
I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
This is a long shot. We are not going to rouse that whole list.
I want to run it by R&I, cross-reference for arsonists. See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Go right ahead.
We do got Reginald Farley on the paper. Reginald Farley's on that paper. Wait, let me see that. Can I see that one more time? Nope, I can't. Okay, so we're going to just use the phone then. Let's use the phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Cutner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Clemens Walter, previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew, charged for contempt of court, attempted murder, plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady.
Ooh, so we got criminal records out here, man.
Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Rasic. Desperate times indeed.
Desperate times indeed, so we're going to talk back to him.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
These guys have lockers.
Yes, they do, but my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
We don't need a warrant, homie. We don't need it. Before I go check the locker, I gotta use a bathroom break, so I gotta have to do another quick edit. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I just had to use a quick bathroom break. Apologize for that. So, let's go right over here.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Rasic.
Right? Oh, I thought I was looking at that, but we're looking at the lockers. We got Ernesto. We got Matthew Ryan right here. Oh, what is this? Law and Authority.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine.
Investigate further.
Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
Don't we all want that in today's day and age? To make the world a better place? Got some flyers right here.
Nothing significant.
But nothing too crazy. So we only got these flyers, pretty much. Which I already looked into it. But we do got Ernesto. Oh, something's shaking. Walter Clemens. Oh, look at this. He also has a pamphlet, too.
Clemens is a fellow traveler.
Let me see. Same thing. Pretty much the same thing like Matthew Ryan's locker. That is interesting. The boots were nothing. Anything over here? Reginald Farley. Here it is. Oh, look at this. He actually has the mosquito thing.
The company went through thousands of these in the war. Still got eaten alive.
Investigate further, so we're opening the box.
Farley has a problem with bugs.
This is the same coil that the fire chief showed us. If this is the exact same one that was burning these fires, these can easily burn up. And this guy actually has one in his locker. That is interesting.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racing?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
So we only investigate 3 lockers.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
So 3 birds. Which I'm going to continue this video because I know I'm going to make 2 cuts. So we got 3 suspects. First, we're going to go after Clemens. We're going to go after him. So I'm going to go out through this door.
Man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're wrong.
Go out through here. Oh snap. There's the Arsonist. He has blue jeans. His shoulder, like that clothing, not shoulder, but the clothing. Looks like he's setting up for sabotage. In a blue hat. Oh, that's our Arsonist, alright. Well, we're going. I marked the location. Let's go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
So this is Walter Clemens. Insta-heat gas fitter. Let's see what's his knowledge of Farley.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Ooh. You know he's lying, man, because they work for the same company. They work for the same company, man. You have pamphlets. You definitely have pamphlets, man. Even, yeah, I got nothing to accuse him here. Because he definitely knows Farley. They work for the same company. I can't accuse him with his criminal record or anything. Or the services. So you know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go bad cop here because I know he's lying. They both work for the same company. I saw his locker. So I got to hit him with bad cop. Hopefully he's right.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. You want us to run you in for aiding and abetting Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer. Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Does their work first? The best he can, huh? So, I want to know about his employment with InstaHeat. Let's see what he has to say about that.
You're licensed and work for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You contract for them, so what? But, oh! Why is he making that face? Oh! He's making that face, man. He's opening his mouth. He says he contracts for them. So this is Roger Clemens that we are interrogating. Ooh. I mean, we do have his arsonist pamphlet that was found in his locker. Let me see if I accuse him and see what he has to say.
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
Well, the only proof I have against him is this pamphlet. It's this Arsonist pamphlet that was in his locker. So that gives any suspicious that he can do something. So you know what? I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to hit it with this pamphlet because it did show like it's an Arsonist pamphlet talking about a bunch of propaganda on it. So I got to hit him with this. Hopefully he's right.
I do a day's work for a day's wage. That's what I do. You got a problem with that?
Huh. So he was definitely lying then. Okay. So I got that one wrong. So let's see what's his knowledge of Matthew Ryan.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
Oh, you already know he's lying again. He's lying again. So I got this wrong. He knows Matthew Ryan because they share the same workplace. Oh, it was Ryan's like thingy. So wait, let me see if I accuse him again and see where he reacts.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
Well, Ryan has the Arsonist pamphlets. Should I accuse him with that? It was found in his locker, but I can't accuse him with it.
You don't ask, you never find out.
So I got the first question wrong because if I accuse him with that, then he's gonna instantly deny it. I feel like it's gonna be bad cop because if I do the accuse again, there's gonna be so many cuts. I'm gonna sit here and think. So I'm gonna just sit here and think about it for a sec. All right. So after some tough thinking, I just remembered that Cole, when I accused him there, they said that you and Ryan are fifth colonists. So it's definitely accusable, and I did saw the pamphlets that came from Ryan's locker. So you know what? I'm gonna take a gamble and I'm gonna hit him with this. Hopefully it's right. Sorry about that. It was like dust there.
I am not now, nor have I ever been, a member of the Communist Party. Nice try, copper.
Clemens, for someone with your record, I would expect a little more cooperation.
Alright, so I got 2 out of 3 wrong on that one. So now we're gonna go visit Farley's work site. Just taking gambles here at this point. You already know I'm gonna let my partner drive.
I need to go over the case notes.
My
You know the
partner
way.
driving.
You can drive.
Farley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
Oh, he's running! Oh, he's running! We're going after him. Can I point my weapon? Oh yeah, I can. Oh,
one on him.
I almost had it too. I almost had it, but he's running. He's definitely a
Come
runner.
on, Varley! You can't keep running forever!
Come on. Got it.
Stop or I will shoot! Why did you run from us, Farley?
I'm gonna take a wild guess. You're the same Reginald Farley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for your extradition. Until then, you're guest of the scene.
Arson? You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer.
So we got him arrested. Not so hasty. I got a trophy for that. So now the last person we got to check is Matthew Ryan. I don't know if that guy's going to be the suspect because he was wearing all blue. And neither was the other guy. So I think let's see what Matthew Ryan has to say.
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, Arson Squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Let's just put this stuff in the car and I'll be right with you.
Hold it, Ryan. I said...
Oh, we got another runner, but this time he's driving. Oh my god, this guy looking guilty.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Going to the construction site.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god, this is crazy.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. Phelps,
he does.
You gotta get me closer.
Oh, he broke the poster. I know, I'm trying to get close, but he's making these turns. Come on, use your gun.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Alright, we got his tires.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't mean nothing. We gotta get this guy in a room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
And that's what I'm doing. Oh, I got him. We got him, we got him.
Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
He definitely said he was scared, but why did you drive away from us if you were scared? This man took off with that car, man. That's crazy.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be Chapman, I think it's one of the other 2 guys. Let's get to the station and close this case.
Absolutely. Let's get to the police station to wrap up this video, man. All in for one. To finish this case, man.
You can drive.
Some guy in a suit right there, just standing there for nothing.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your routine again? Come on, Phelps.
Charging a suspect will close the case. So we're talking to 2 different people. 2 guys. We're narrowing it down. Let's talk to Matthew Ryan. See what he has to say for himself.
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
Alrighty, so Matthew Ryan, Insta-Heat gas fitter. Let's see what he knows about the Model 70, because if I'm not mistaken, the Stephan house, he expected it like 3 or 4 times as well from that family house. So, let's see what he has to know about the model, though. Let's see what he has to say.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Ooh, that answer. Oh, he's crossing his arms. Why did he say it like that? He's like, no, I don't. I don't know how to do that. But we got a testament, a statement from him, but I don't know if the statement will work on it. Oh, we do have his criminal record. We do have his criminal record for contempt and assault, but that's not going to do anything neither. So I think I'm looking at his face. I'm looking at it closer because I don't want to make another deep cut again. I'm just going to take some risk here. He's looking at us there, but he did cross his arms. He says he doesn't know how to switch up the valve. So I probably... Let me see if I can accuse him and see how he reacts.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Ooh, thing is, I can't. Or can I? Because of the Stefan... Oh, the Stefan family here was destroyed after being serviced by Matthew Ryan. Ooh. I think I gotta hit him with this because we asked him about the Instamoto 70, if he knows how to reverse the valve, and he literally reacted saying, no, I don't, you know? Like, he said it in a weird, suspicious manner. And I forgot that first house had his name on it because he serviced it. So I gotta hit him with this. Hopefully, and I'm hoping it's right.
You think you can sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, Copper. Looks like you're the one who needs advice on how to do his job.
Huh, so I did that one wrong. That is interesting, because I thought with his name on there. Oh, you know what that would have been? That would have been this fourth question right here. Attempted murder charge. Or, I don't know. We'll see. So let's see what he knows about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
What do you mean nothing? Oh, he's gulping. Ooh. He is definitely gulping. So, we ask him a question. He says he doesn't know about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. He's definitely swallowing too, like he's nervous. He's definitely swallowing himself right there. Look at him. He's definitely doing like those gulps. He says he doesn't know nothing about it. And supposedly he knows something about it. So I might have to go back up here. Hopefully it's right.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Ooh. So he's saying Farley is involved with those with the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. That is interesting right there. Good thing I got that one right. I just had to focus on the answers here. And I haven't played this game in a couple of weeks, that's why. So, let's ask him about his literature of the Arsonist. Because remember, he had those pamphlets inside of his locker. Let's see if he lies about that. I want to see if he lies about it, then it'll be super easy to accuse because he had a bunch of those pamphlets in his locker.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I'm looking at his face, looking at his reaction. See, he doesn't know what he's talking about. He's doing more big gulps again. Let's see. We do have the pamphlets, but he pretty much did confess that he wants to change the world, and that's pretty much what the pamphlets were talking about. I don't think there's any... I mean, we do have a statement from Ivan Raskus saying to ease of pressure regular tampering. And we do have a regulator, but that was required covered from the service. So let me see what he says if I accuse him.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
What campaign? I mean, we found out arsonist propaganda in your locker. And there are pamphlets of law and authority, but I don't know if I can accuse him with that. I mean, it was in his locker, though. Ay, ay, ay. He did have these pamphlets in the locker. I saw that. And he did admit that he wants to change the world. But he doesn't want to admit of his arsonist propaganda for distribution.
I can wait just as long as you can.
So I don't know if it's either accuse or bad cop. That's why I don't want to hit this yet. He says I'm delusional. When he responded, he says I was delusional for the propaganda. Because if I hit him with this, then I feel like it's going to be wrong. And if I go back cop... Huh. Very, very interesting. So,
Sorry. My mistake.
So, I'm just going to take a gamble. Because we asked him about the literature of being an narcissist. Narcissist. Arsonist or narcissist. I don't know how you pronounce these words. Because he's blinking, but he's looking at me straight. But I don't think he's telling the truth, though. I don't think he is. Because he's also making gulps. So I'm just going to take a gamble. Because we did find this in his locker. So I'm just going to take the gamble and accuse him. And hit him with the pamphlets. If it's right, it's right. And if it's wrong, then this game is already torturing me enough with these type of questions. So I'm going to hit it with this. Hopefully it's right. If it's not, then we'll see what happens.
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Ooh, so I got that one right. Oh my goodness, that was a big gamble too. Because he had the pamphlets in the locker. In his locker, he had them. So now we're going to ask him attempted murder charge because I felt like this one would have been for this last question. I feel like that's what it is. But he also has... Oh, he also has a criminal record for contempt and assault, too. So it's one or the other. So let's see what he has to say with this question.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
Ooh, he said he had no such thing. So it's not the heater one. It's definitely his criminal record. Because it says contempt and assault is violence. So I gotta accuse him again. This is definitely accusable because we have his criminal record.
You're lying, Ryan.
And how exactly are you gonna prove that?
With your criminal record. We got your criminal record for prior convictions for contempt and assault. You definitely like violence. You don't want to admit it, but we have it, so I'm going to hit him with this. Hopefully it's right.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. and the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
Well, I don't want to charge him yet, so I'm going to leave the interrogation.
That's it for the moment, Ryan.
So I can go?
Sure. As soon as your red friends storm the building and carry you out, you'll keep your seat until we decide how long to lock you up for, knucklehead.
I feel like it could be him, but I want to interview this Farley guy first.
I think Ryan is our man.
I got the jitters again.
But procedure says we eliminate all of the suspects. Let's speak to Farley.
I think Ryan is our guy too, but I just want to be safe if Farley has anything. But I don't think it's Farley, because remember in that cutscene had like a hat, like a tan looking sweater. This guy has like a shirt on. So I think it's definitely going to be Ryan, but I'm going to interview this guy just to be safe. And I thought it was that door, but it wasn't. I'm such a bot right now. Let's see what he has to say.
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Oh, so he doesn't like him. Oh, we got two questions here. So he did do work at the Sawyer residence, because we did have the heater. Not by Ryan, but by Farley. He serviced it, so let's see what he knows about the work at the Sawyer residence.
Have you ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
Oh yeah, he's lying. Look at him. He's looking to the ground. He's looking through the table. He's looking to the side. Oh, you know he's lying. He says he doesn't know, but dude, we have your name serviced there at their house. So this is easy. I gotta accuse him because I got the evidence to prove that he was there servicing their household.
Why are you lying to me, Varley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
The heater. It was the heater that you serviced there. It proved to me that you're there, and your name was on there 4 times. So I gotta hit him with this. Hopefully it's right.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater serviced, so they threw in a free service as a sweep. I think he played him though, because he still wouldn't sell.
Oh, so yeah, we kind of figured that the Suburban Redevelopment Fund wanted the Sawyers to go on vacation so they could burn their house down. And they added another question, so I accused him with the heater, and it was right. So let's ask him his knowledge about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, because we did Matthew's statement. He talked about how he conspired with the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. And then we also have this question, which I'm guessing has to be the last question for that statement from Walter Clemens, I guess. Well, let's see what he has to say first about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Ooh, yeah, he's lying again. Yeah, you're lying again, buddy, because Matthew Ryan told me in a statement in the last interview room that you're conspiring with them. So you know I gotta accuse him again.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Ooh, you know I got him now. I got him now, man, because Matthew Ryan testified against you, saying that you do conspire with them. So I gotta hit him with Matthew Ryan's statement. Hopefully it's right.
Ryan says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. He'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money, But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Huh. It sounds like a big conspiracy if other people besides you guys are getting paid by them. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So the last question is the Insta Heat Model 70. Which... Oh, we could... If he lies to me about that, the fire damage which was recovered from the thing, I have the valve. Which I think the valve is the only one that I can accuse him with. Unless if... with the criminal record as well, so... Let's see what he has to say about the Insta Heat Model 70.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Oh, he's lying again. Oh, this is accusable again. Because we found the regular valve damage at their residence. We found it right there. So I gotta accuse him again.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
The regular valve. Because we found the regular valve fire damaged. And it was recovered from there. So I gotta hit him with this because it was inside the box when it ignited into flames. So I gotta hit him with this. Hopefully it's right.
You're saying I'm some kind of psycho for hire? It's not true.
So that one was bad cop. Let's leave the interrogation.
We're done for now.
So what happens?
You're either going back to Detroit to face a murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
That bum took a swipe at me. Put him down in my sack.
I feel like it's not him. Because he has a button shirt, and then I saw the guy from the other cutscene did not have a button shirt.
Yeah, I'm thinking of moving up to a 45.
So that was definitely bad cop. I thought with the regulator go get him, but I just remembered that he just admitted that he did that once and it was not good. So I'm gonna look at this guy because I feel like, oh yeah, this guy has to be it. Because I saw a person with a sweater. So he has to be this guy, Matthew Ryan. So I'm gonna charge Matthew Ryan for this crime. I think it's Ryan as well. I don't think it was Farley. If Farley can go face his murder charges back in Detroit, this guy's gonna face the arson charges. Let's charge him. It's reps.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp on my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
So we got the right guy. Okay. So we got the right guy. Put him away for good, man. Clemens served 4 years for arson and would have probably shared his motive at question. We did $150 worth of city damage from no vehicle or injuries, so that's pretty good. My goodness, I only got 4 wrong, but that's actually pretty good. 12 out of 16, the gas man. Yeah, because I remember watching the cutscene, it showed like a gray sweater. And Matthew Ryan had a gray sweater, and then the other guy had a button gray shirt. So I already knew it was Matthew Ryan right off the bat as soon as I looked at him. But this case was interesting, to say the least, man, to start off as an arson detective. So you already know I got to wrap up this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed this video regardless. I apologize for both of those cuts because, you know, I had to think real closely and took a bathroom break. So, but I still hope you guys enjoyed this nonetheless. And if you did, Hit the thumbs up, like button if you enjoy, and subscribe for more gameplay videos. It's your boy Big Iz, and I'll see you guys next time.